Let's roll for recap. Matt, you get a advantage on this.
Are we high or low?
Jesus, I would hope so.
We're going high. I think we'll do high for now. For here now.
Wait,
so
high
20,
does it or high
so
doesn't
20,
do it?
20 means you don't have to do it. A natty 1 means very detailed.
Oh, I need my dice.
14 for me.
Oh, I got an 18. All right, Matt, we're looking good. Aaron,
Oh,
I
haven't had a good Aaron recap in a
I'm
while.
at a 13.
Huh?
I haven't had a good Aaron recap. Roll for recap.
Oh, we're rolling recap?
Yeah.
1 sec.
Chris, what'd you get? 13?
I'm low right now at a 13.
Wow.
4.
Oh, yes, Aaron recap. Sounds good to me.
Can I just take this time to apologize to my fans for missing the last session? I just want to say sorry. Don't worry, we're giving you extra 5% off in the gift shop. It's promo code Schmuffus.
Yeah, roll high and
once
subscribe.
Again. All right. Roll high and subscribe. Promo code Schmuffus.
Where did we leave off? I really don't remember. We did stuff.
Oh, Booter still has to roll.
Oh yeah,
okay,
Booter.
Okay. We were running from the Illithid dragon, and as we were leaving the temple, or I don't know, house. I think it was just a house. I don't think it was a temple. I don't think it was anything that nice. We ran into our good friend over here, who started running with us.
Yeah, that's about right. The harmony ceremony ended, and you guys met outside.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty much what. I mean, what else happened?
And you guys booked it. Remember, you booked it back to you. So you saw the city was exploding.
Right.
And you guys decided. Yeah. What did you guys do?
Running back to. We were. I thought.
Oh, you were running away from the dragon, right? I forgot.
We're running from the dragon, and
Right.
we met Budarbad and told him to come with us. And then his a person he knew came out that was an Illithid or a mind flayer and part robot and said, "You're free and go now." And so he came running with us. We saw a bunch of people fighting at the gate, so he said, "Screw that," and went to Naglin's through the bar into the tunnel, and we fought some mind flayers along the way, one of which had a laser pistol that our new friend learned that he can recharge it once a day with his special proprietary port from 100 years ago. We checked out Naglin's office and his tower, and it was all scattered, and all the stuff was being taken about his maps of the stars. We ran outside to go through the crystals, and there was a path made through it already. So we started to run through there, and then we came upon a Elder Brain Dragon and a bunch of Mind Flayers.
Yes. And there's a massive fight going on, and I guess I'll just pick it up. There wasn't that much that was had last time. I don't think too much. Oh yeah, you guys got through the crystals. Oh, there was an explosion from when Jake went through the crystals. So his body had some cool things come up where I think when he rests, he affects you guys, but at the same time, there's a negative trait that he gets to, sort of like a feat. But this blue dragon, blue elder brain dragon, the recap is over. He is staring you guys in the face, and he's going to say to you, and you guys just came out of the tunnel, so he stopped right here, and he's going to say to you, you're going to hear in your mind, the earth is flat.
Yikes.
Why is it called Earth?
The land is flat. The earth is flat. The world is flat. That's what he says. Sorry, the world is flat.
This guy's making a lot of sense.
I agree.
Yeah, guess technically we didn't sail around anything. We sailed and then had to dive into a fucking portal. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone seen the end?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
All right. So far, the Earth is flat.
It is.
What else does he have to say? He's starting off with some bangers.
He says,
It's great that you told us that we're actually kind of in a hurry. If you don't mind. Yes, the world is flat. That's everyone knows that.
and in swaps, you hear from your. Give me a perception check. Who wasn't here? Matt, give me a perception check.
19.
In comes another, drops down from right next to it, a gray looking elder brain dragon. And the blue elder brain looking dragon is going to turn to the gray one, and the gray one and the blue one is going to say, the world is flat. And the gray one is going to say, I don't believe I know what you are talking about. And then the other one is going to say, well, the world is flat. Do you disagree? And the other one's going to say, I don't know. I think it's not flat. And then they're going to fight.
This guy's making a lot of sense too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a question.
Yes.
Just a question for our dragon friends. They can fly, correct?
They can fly.
When they fly, can they see whether or not the horizon is curved or straight?
Well, so the gray one's going to turn to you and say, he's in your mind. Interesting you bring that up. We are from the Underdark. When you say sky, do you mean above? Not 100% sure.
Oh, that's
that throws a wrench in my little plan here.
All right.
That checks out.
Yeah. Fuck, let him fight for it.
Okay, so
Sure, let's
we're
let
gonna
him fight.
pause. We're gonna pause right here, and I want to go through some rules here. So, you, with your perception, Matt, you see these two dragons, but you also see that, like, further on down the field, from where you guys came, you can see. I don't know how far, Chris. How far did we say that this was? About a mile or whatever.
We're almost 2 miles.
You recognize the area that you're in from when you first came to be the area that you were trying to get to Naglin's castle, but there was some sort of magic crystals blocking you from your entrance. So you have a general idea that you're not too far away from the time warp that you're trying to kind of head to. As
Wait,
you look,
sorry, it wasn't in the recap. What time are we at right now?
Oh,
we are at noon.
Yeah, you have 8 hours.
And we're approximately 15 minutes from the portal by sprinting unabated.
Yeah, so time is not of the essence. You just have to survive.
Gotcha.
But as you look, in the general direction, you see that there are a lot of blue mind flayers and there's a lot of gray mind flayers, and they seem to be like duking it out, but not fighting physically. They seem to be, I guess, from your. Have you seen mind flayers fight before? From your perspective,
on a mind flayer, we killed mind flayer.
I mean, we own a mind flayer. He's with us.
Ignis? Yeah, I guess. Yes. Okay. Fine. Yes. So you can see that they're fighting using their famous mind blasts. So the way this is going to work is we're going to roll initiative right now. And
I'm going to look over to Stag and I'm going to go, do you have the skull?
I think Sprock has the skull.
Which skull?
The blue.
I have that.
Oh.
You have the blue.
I do.
Okay.
Oh. Did you touch it?
No. Should I have?
Okay. Well, I don't know. You should touch it if you.
I just have a note that I obtained it.
I'm gonna pull out my red skull and nod over to Stag.
Okay. I'll pull out my green one, and I'll shield the dragons from seeing any of this. And do I
Yeah,
have?
like I pull.
Hold on, hold on. Let me before we start whipping stuff out. Oh, no, I don't have. Can't. I'll
Tyler,
yeah, turn my
you
back.
should be a little confused right now, but don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll
I
turn
am.
I'll turn
It'll-
my, I'll turn
it'll
my
go-
back and
it'll
hide
be-
and pull my crystal out.
I was just going.
I
was
saw-
like, this is
I
probably
saw-
why I've been quiet.
Don't
It's
worry,
okay.
I'm confused too, and I'm here most of the time. Like I wouldn't stress it.
If you guys are, what are you trying to do with the skulls? Just tell me so I can.
I wasn't around for the skulls. I just have one.
You
so-
know, well, you took the one of the between the two of you, you took the skull. Oh no, yeah, you took the skull.
No,
Then
I have a blue skull,
Yeah.
but Ignis was not here when any of the skull information was taught.
there was
so-
no skull information that was talked about.
What? All right.
We were running the whole time.
Yeah,
We
you
didn't
guys
stop
were-
to look at it until
yeah.
now.
Yes,
Um, nothing special
still
about the
know
skull?
No,
what
I'm
character
I'm
is,
talking about when the skulls first came around. Like I don't.
Oh. You
Yeah.
mean like from way? Yeah, well,
Correct.
that's
Back
for a
when.
different. You know what? That's for a different time. So maybe if you guys get out of here during the fight, and you guys, you guys can start talking about the skulls if you want.
Yeah, why
While
are
the-
these
while
guys
the-
whipping out their skulls?
while
Let's get
the-
out of here.
while
yeah,
the
I'm looking at
world
Aranis and
fights.
like we gotta go. Why are we stopping here?
So I think
Aaron has a plan. What is your plan, Aaron?
The plan was to keep running. We,
Yes.
for some reason, stopped and started conversing with them, and now we're running.
the dragon
Well, we
dropped down and
because of
stopped.
the dragon
Yeah.
in front of us.
Another dragon has come to you. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Are we stuck between the two of them?
Well, they are talking to each other, presumably.
No, I know,
in-
but are they like?
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yes,
Oh,
blocking
can you see it on-
blocking
can
your
you see
way.
it on the map?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so if
We're
you're
off
blocking
to the
our
side.
way, we're literally in the middle of the two of them.
Yeah, you're forming a triangle essentially. A equal, what is it called? A
Equilateral.
equilateral
Triangle.
triangle. There you go.
Well, if there's an escape, I mean, if it's a triangle, we can just
we're
go.
trying to-
Yeah,
but
you can do
still,
whatever.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, you guys got to roll
This
initiative
is this is for the mechanics of
of the
Alright,
of the
alright.
what
game.
Spencer was just talking about.
Oh my God! All right, 6.
That's
Wait,
same
why
with
is-
me.
Why are other
You roll a
other
six?
people's
Oh my
roles?
I got a 2 + 4 = 6.
How are other people's roles showing up in the D&D platform?
We're all attached to
in
the
the
same
bottom
game,
left of the in the bottom left of the window. You see a 20-sided
Oh, little
die.
dice.
Yeah, and if you click it, it'll show you different things. But also, if you go to actions, the actions tab over in the right window, you'll see like how next to your attacks there are different squares like under hit DC. If you click on those,
Yeah.
then they will roll the appropriate dice for you.
Mhm. Same with the
Cool.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I roll for initiative first, huh?
Oh, Ignis,
Right,
you
so
got a
click-
12?
If you click on
Yeah.
the
So if you just like,
box,
yeah.
8.
Yeah.
There we go.
there you go.
These are all low. All right. That's good. Good for me.
Aaron,
All right, so-
All caught by surprise.
Aaron, roll off for the
Yeah.
6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got an 8.
13.
Hey. All right, Stag. All right. Now, blue mind flares are going
Oh,
for.
back up in my pocket.
Wow. Blue mind flares are going last. And then
Ooh,
the
did that
gray
make me
mind
first?
flares. The gray mind flares.
Oh, Gray Mind Flare. Shit.
Oh my god, the gray mind flares are going with a 1. Wow.
They all died.
Great mind players were not prepared.
And
Maybe we should fight.
No, they weren't. They were attacked.
at the end of the initiative, there will be a
Do you
debate.
think we can take fucking 12 of them?
We'll get so the way it's going to work is you guys are all going to do your actions, and then we're going to have the debate. Now, just so you know, when you move through these areas, I was trying to figure out a way to. Once you get past these dragons, if you do get past, you're going to enter a battlefield between mind flayers, between blue and Gray. They're going to be using Mind Blasts, and there might be some friendly fire between the two of them as they attack you, because they're going to be shooting in a general area. So as you guys move forward, you guys are going to be getting hit, depending on your response and your, I think, and you also have helmets. So depending on how you respond, we'll see how that plays out, I guess. Booter, there happens to be a helmet that Sprock has on him, but because he is a Mind Flayer, he seems to be somewhat generally neutral to the Mind Flayer. He hands this helmet over to you. Think of it sort of as a Magneto helmet where he uses to block Xavier's mental connections. That's what I think Sprock would have communicated that to you. These guys all.
I'm curious, do I need it? Do I have a mind? I guess technically I do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe you don't. maybe you don't.
A robot.
Okay, this is interesting. So initiative 12, Matt. You see the dragons in front of you. They are going to be going. They're going to be going late into their into the initiative roll. So what would you like to do?
Which I just want to make sure I have the colors right. Which was the dragon that thought the world was round?
I'm gonna flip him.
Blue.
They're blue, but is this guy black?
Blue.
Blue's over here.
No, I just want to know which is which.
Yeah.
Gray is flat. Blue is.
Yeah, blue is flat. Gray is
round.
Round.
Or not flat,
sort of round. Yeah, not flat. Gray is the Gray Mind Flayers are sort of, as you know from the vessel colony guy who sent you here. He's only worried about the harmony, the peace of in Striad. That's what they're worried about.
Gotcha. So I am gonna go. You said the blue guys are the peaceful people?
The blue guys are trying to essentially the blue guys are essentially trying to spread the word around the world that the earth is flat, that the world is flat. And we don't necessarily know what they're going to do to those that think the world is not flat, but it doesn't look very good.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the blue guy who thinks the world is flat, and I can't put my arm around him. He's a dragon, but I'm gonna sort of saddle up to him for a second, and I'm gonna break into perfect Draconic. Obviously, that's one of my deficiencies. Dragons are my people, and I'm gonna be like, "Can you believe this motherfucker thinking the Earth is round? Are you crazy? This gray guy thinks he can come in here and tell you what to do? This guy's nuts."
Can I ask you something? Does Ignis actually think the Earth is flat?
I don't know.
From her voyages and stuff? I don't know. So why don't you...
No, honestly, Ignis does not think...
Because I want to know, are you trying to convince him of something that you know?
Yes.
Or are you...
Deception.
Yeah.
It's persuasion. Deception, whatever yeah.
All right, give me a deception.
I'm trying to persuade him. I'm
That's fine.
Look, listen, I've been all over the world.
And are you wearing your helmet?
All sorts of stuff. Yeah, I'm wearing my helmet.
All right. You can... Because he can't read your mind as you're wearing the helmet, you'll give me advantage on that. You can have advantage on your deception on the blue.
Oh, deception? Okay,
yeah.
Hold on. Ooh, that's good. 19.
19. Okay, so this guy is sitting there thinking to himself, the blue Mind Flayer, and for that matter, the Elder Brain, because I think that just the blue Elder Brain Dragon is saying, "Huh, this guy seems to be a non-threat." He says, You may pass. You, sir, may pass.
Mm-hmm.
Please spread the word of the flat world to You and your friends, anyone who stands in our way will suffer the consequences.
I said, you know what? I've been trying to tell them, and so far the only one who's receptive has been this robot guy. But I don't know about these other two. You might want to ask them what they think.
Wow.
Love that.
Throw me under the bus.
right under the bus. That's hilarious.
I had to come out hot because I
Booter.
missed last session.
So Matt, your
I
guy.
throw Booter under the bus because I just met him 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, Booter's now up next. So Matt, your guy, you can. So I'll say you walked. Your conversation was an action of some kind. You can continue to move on if you'd like. Let's just put measurements on all you guys so we can keep track. But I think it is. All right, so Matt, you're cozied up next to the blue mind flayer. He seems to acknowledge you as a.
Well, I thought he let me pass. I'm like,
yeah.
moseying
So you're
by.
sort of walking past him.
Yeah.
Booter, you're up. Two mind
Okay.
flayer elder brains are talking to each other.
Yeah, I mean, as he said, like I'm with him. I just kind of try to follow him as he walks by, like kind of trying to kind of ride his coattails a little bit and get past these dragons without a whole lot of conversation. Just like, yep, yeah, I'm with him.
And you, sir, the blue mind flayer. Well, he's going to be looking at you. And you, sir, what is your?
Yes,
Okay.
of course, as he said, the world is absolutely flat.
Well, actually, he wouldn't be
Inequivocal.
communicating to you because he can't get into your. So what would you say to him? He's staring at you. He can't say anything to you. He's just staring at you. I'm sorry about that. I screwed up the role play.
I would just say, I am essentially, I'm with our friend here, and I believe that we're all in accordance that the world is definitely flat. Now, if you don't mind, don't really have a ton of time right now, and this debate, I believe, could go on for quite some while. So I would love to move on.
Okay. Go ahead and I guess you can roll me deception as well, which is just fine.
Sure.
You have advantage with your helmet.
Oh, good. 15. If I
Perfect.
didn't have advantage, I would have been toast. I
Booter.
rolled a 1 the first time.
Booter, that was your first good role play. Go ahead and give yourself some inspiration. There's a button down there you can click on it.
Cool point.
Aaron,
Cool
yeah,
point.
you get a cool point. Cool point. Thank you, Aaron. You get
Where's
a cool.
the
Aaron gets a cool point
inspiration?
for reminding me.
Click
Cool point.
that button.
Good call. Good call.
Matt, you
I-
get no cool points. Sorry.
No cool points. That's fair. I'm not arguing with that.
But throwing your friends under the bus, that's a cool point. Aaron, you're up.
You friends. You said that. I didn't say friends.
Yeah, acquaintances.
So I guess I watch Ignis and Booter walk by. So I just start walking also. I don't know until somebody says it. I just start walking also.
Should we roll a how would you? Should we roll for the elder brain?
Performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, performance. Yeah.
How are you just like? Are you just? You're just gonna perform casually?
I'm just walking. Look. Everybody else started walking, so I'm just walking now.
Are you gonna? All right.
I don't understand. Are
you? You were gonna walk. You were gonna walk as flat earther as possible by this guy.
No, wait, but hold on. No one else should understand what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Like so I just see them moving forward, and I just start walking.
Like they should. Yeah, you shouldn't know I threw you under.
This
the bus.
elder brain. That's
why I was saying, like, I just start walking. I see these guys start walking forward, so I just start. They said something to the dragon. They start walking, so I just start walking with them.
Before Booterbot put on his helmet, he heard the blue brain guy say the Earth is flat. That's something like that. That's essentially what the gist is. But yeah, Matt, you can communicate if you'd like to your.
No,
I don't know
just
how
keep walking.
you do that.
I don't. I'm not. Yeah, they're
I mean,
good.
does
We're
the
being
dragon do
casual. They're
anything
performing.
to me? Oh wait, you want me to roll performance? I'm sorry. 7.
All right, so that's not very good performance. You stumble and fall, and the blue dragon is just sort of gonna awkwardly start staring at you. And he's trying to say something to you, but he's not getting through because of the magneto helmet you're wearing. So you're not really sure. You definitely did fail though. You failed. I think you do.
Don't understand what's happening.
You accidentally wink at one of them.
Yeah, you have his
yeah,
full
started
undivided. You have his full undivided attention.
I do like finger guns at him, and he takes it as a threat or something.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. So he looks like he's gonna ready. He looks as though he's going to be readying an action. That's all I'll say about that.
And
But you do have the
immediately-
opportunity to finish your movement. I mean, you only did one. You just walk by him casually.
Should we be moving our chits, by the
Yes, you should be.
Well, I don't see me on this thing, so
Yeah, I also don't see me.
You guys are
you guys-
over here.
Yeah.
Where?
See all the
Draw a
purple
circle.
crystals? See all the big pile of purple crystals?
Yeah.
It's off to the side.
You're
They're
out
more
of
like
it.
teal.
You're out of the.
Oh, right. I forgot. We're in this like side map thing,
Yeah, you
right?
guys are out of the town. You guys are no longer.
Yeah.
So Matt, I'll move
Are
your
you
guy
moving from
over.
area. Hold on, which shit?
How do you rotate your guy? I
Is it
totally
in the
forget.
top left?
You and
Go to the
Eve.
town. Go to the town, the tower outside, and that's where.
Oh! I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh fuck! I didn't even
Forgot
see
there
this
was
part of the
the-
map.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I was
I see
looking
where
at
we
the other part that was on the like. I guess when you open it, it's in the top right.
Yeah, I got you. I'm live now. I'm good.
But yeah, dude, this is awesome. I didn't even see these dragons that were actually here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought we were just role playing dragons.
Yeah,
Well,
so did
There's-
I. Oh,
These
that's
dragons are big. I might have acted differently.
Yeah, I would have actually. All right, you know, I really didn't know what we were like up against, so I kind of would.
No,
just,
it's cool. I mean, I'm not worried.
I might have been a little more reverent, is what
I'm
I
like,
Me and the
yeah,
robot are good.
you're
We're already
like,
through.
you're like, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna moonwalk while by this motherfucker here. I will
like,
just.
I would have bowed or something.
That was
at
the least
like,
Aaron thing I've seen in a while. That was great.
He-
That was
he's,
great.
he's gonna be like, "Hey, you know what I'm doing? A moonwalk. You know what the moon is? Ground."
Yeah, there you go.
round. I like throw up a circle with my hands, like circles, baby. Prestidigitation, make it globe.
You start doing cartwheels for some reason. It's very
That's-
confusing.
Very funny. Okay, so I guess we'll move on. You guys are in the middle of Aaron. Is there something else you wanted to do? Because I'll let you do another action if you had one.
No, I mean, I guess what I would have like, you know, I wouldn't have just tried to like slink by. I would have seen these guys talking to them and then like it kind of like acknowledging them and say like communicating with them and then moving forward. So I would kind of just like bow, kind of like just be like, wow, this guy, hey, Mr. Dragon dude, and then just keep walking forward.
Okay. So I'll let you get over sort of past him. You did still fail your performance, so he's definitely not amazed by anything that you've done.
This is Rena. Rena rolled low during death saves and didn't get healed by his group. Don't be a Rena. Roll high and subscribe.
And he's sort of staring at you. He thinks you might be a threat, and but you won't know until his turn. Stag, you're up.
So Stag still has the table that I stole from the path to
Okay.
Naglands.
Yeah.
I think I have like 20 minutes left on it or something, not much.
Okay.
But I'll be sitting on the table and I'll see Aranis stumble up, and I'll check all my stuff, fix my hair, cast guidance on myself, and I'll start doing what Aranis is doing, just not cartwheels and shit, but just following behind everyone.
I'm not
And
doing cartwheels. I'm not.
and as I get by Aranis, I'm gonna sort of try and grab him by the collar and pull him back onto the table. Stop making a fool out of himself, and tell the table to move. Follow behind Booter and Ignis.
Nice.
So Sprock does not have a helmet on, so I think that he's able to communicate. He can communicate to the Elder Brains. But that's regardless. That doesn't matter. Sprock is just going to be Sprock until it matters. So we'll just go past him. So it's the blue mind flayer's turn. The blue mind flayers, and these are just the dragons.
You need me to roll for that?
For what?
For picking up Aranis and
Yeah,
drifting
let's
by?
pick up. That's fine. Why don't you give me? Are you trying to drift by casually? Are you trying to
Yeah, no, just
call
to
attention?
do like what Aranis was doing, just like
A
follow
performance.
along like Ignis has this.
Okay.
And I'm
'Cause-
still afraid of dragons for 3 days, so I think any roll would be at disadvantage.
Okay. So you're gonna try to pick him up using some sort of
No,
strength.
as I'm driving by, I'm just gonna pull him onto the table as we're floating by him.
Okay. Give me a strength.
I love.
That's gonna take some sort of
Strength.
athletic. You can give me athletics. It's fine.
Okay. Let's see.
I
A
love the
disadvantage.
mental image of like we're having a conversation
Not-
and there's
Not
this
bad.
floating
A
back.
13.
A 13. With with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a
That's pretty good.
13 and a 12, and it's a plus
All
one.
right. So you pull him onto your table as you're floating by, but as you do notice that the blue mind flayer dragon or blue elder brain is staring at you, and the blue
Oh.
elder brain.
Give him a little wave.
Is that the blue one is the one that's the round earther, right?
Yeah. No, the blue
Oh,
one
the
is the
flat
flat
earther.
earther.
Oh, blue is flat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Good.
So he is going to. Let's just roll for it. DC 10, just flat out roll. If it's 10 or below, he's going to think to himself that you guys need to be checked and convinced that the world is flat, and it's a 6. So he is going to shoot. Wow, this is going to be intense. He's going to attack you, and he's going to attack the both of you. Aaron, you're going to get attacked with a bite, and Stag, Chris, you're going to get attacked with a claw attack.
Okay.
So the bite is a 21.
That
And
hits.
that's going to be 2D. Let me just press that. See what happens here. Didn't do shit. 2D10. Where are we? Here we are. So that's 9 plus that's 11 plus that's 19. 19 piercing damage, and you're gonna take another.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge and take half.
And you're taking another 6 psychic damage.
So 25 total.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll take
12.
12 or
12.
Here.
You roll down. You roll down. I want to make sure I don't damage too much here because of how we're going to play the next one. So you go down on that one.
Cool.
And then Chris.
Yeah,
19 plus a 15. I'm assuming that hits.
that hits. Yeah.
1d6 plus 8. Oops. So that'll be a 10. 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing.
Yeah. Now the gray mind flare is going to go. The gray mind flare knows you guys are not a threat. You guys have been in the gray mind flare's town of Striad, pretty much enjoying yourselves. That's how they see it. The Ceramorphs see it. So you are not a threat to the Gray Mind Flayer Elderbrain. The Gray Mind Flayer Elderbrain Dragon is going to attack the other guy with a 6 and a 2. That's not very good. But what's their armor class? Oh, that hits. That's crazy. So let me just do some damage real quick to them. It's going to be 26. And then 8. And all right. Wow. Okay. So you see this guy absolutely attack. He swipes at Chris and Aaron on a table. The table is going to somehow avoid getting swatted at. The table has HP.
Yeah, table has HP.
Yeah. All right. So we
got in the way of the table getting hit.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you see as he was probably about to ready another attack at them, the gray Elderbrain Dragon blasts him with a bite of his own and a couple claws, scratching him ferociously. And the two of them seem to be somewhat engaged, giving you guys the ability to make for a slippery, sneaky escape. At this point,
Yeah,
that's how I like it. That's how I like to escape.
At this point, we are going to cut over to a debate, to our debate screen, where we've set up. So let's go. Who's going to be? Everyone, roll me, I guess, a d20, and we're going to see who is going to be on what side here. This will be so. You guys have just passed the first area. Each area we're gonna have a small debate. So I need the highest person. There was an 11, so that cancels out the 8. Aaron, what'd you get? It's just a d20, no pluses or minuses.
So I'll show you, Spencer.
Also, is it fine for me to be rolling offline, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I roll offline all the time. You could do it whatever fits your fancy.
Roll offline and subscribe.
Everyone.
Yeah, roll high offline, roll low online, and subscribe.
You want to hear everyone?
Yeah. Aaron, what'd you get? Aaron's lost. Chris, what'd you get?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are these mind flayers, are they all gray, or is it like half of them are blue and half of them are gray?
It's half and half right now.
Yo, my bad.
That's okay. So did you roll, Aaron? I just roll a d20.
I rolled a 6. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 6. So 11 is right now it leading. Chris, did you roll yours?
What do you want to say to him?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I rolled a 15.
All right, Chris, you get to. So, Chris, you can.
I think you just take over her space. I can't see his face.
Aaron, I can't see your face either.
Well, that's true.
I tried the night to that one.
You see Spencer in that one?
Right.
Well, that's my friend Tyler.
Oh,
Yeah, you can say goodnight.
Night.
Night, Papa.
Yeah.
Love you.
Let me see. So Chris got high on that, I think. So that means that, how do we play this out? So Chris is going to pick his partner and a side to debate with the higher roll.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to pick Tyler and the flat Earth.
So you're gonna pick flat earthers. That means that Matt and Aaron are gonna go second. So you're gonna be a flat earthers. I've put you on the side of the flat earthers, and you have, I think, what did we say? 30 seconds? A minute.
I don't know. You tell
Let's do a minute. You're gonna
And
have
like a minute to each side.
how about
like
30
it's a
seconds each?
debate?
You get 30 seconds each to convince me that and I have a debate checklist, and I'm gonna give you guys the top 6. There are 2 ones that you don't know. How I'm measuring this. The first category is science and math. The second one is
Math.
science and math. Are you using science and math? You know me, but know your audience. Know your audience, math. I don't know anything more than algebra.
You don't know shit about science and
Okay,
math.
so don't start with derivatives on me, boy. I will give you negative points on that. Okay, sine, cosine, -10. Okay, I don't even know what that is. But and then are you telling a story? Telling a story is category 2. If you guys would like for me to text these to you, I can too. Are you using religion? Are you articulate? How articulate is the argument?
I don't know if religion is good or bad. This is great.
Do you know your audience? Are you using some sort of, do you know me as your dungeon master and know what I like to try to convince me that I'm like, yeah. And then you guys, so those are the 5 for you. So it's science and math, storytelling, religion, are you articulate, and then do you know your audience? There is a 6th one that you can choose to do, and that is to roll a charisma roll. And if you get above a certain number, depending on who's rolling, you can either add or you can subtract 2 points. Those are each worth 1 point. There are 2 mystery ones that I have, and at the end of this, we're gonna roll and see, if Chris's team wins, or like Aaron, if you win, the Blue Mind Flayer team wins, and they get to kill a bunch of Gray Mind Flayers, and the next area is going to be mostly blue or mostly gray, that type of thing.
Okay.
And there are essentially 3 debates.
Okay. So who's team blue and what's team?
At this,
Me and you are Team Gray.
Team gray. So we're round Earth.
it's very important.
Yeah, we
and
have
also
losers who think
and
the Earth is
also
round.
yeah, and also
After you just betrayed us to the flat earthers.
it's also very important to note here, Tyler, if you're listening, that you cannot be on the same team twice. So just remember that.
It
Okay.
does seem like bad timing. I did just tell the flat Earth guy everything, but here we are.
Okay, so Team Gray, are you guys ready?
Okay, I guess.
That is Chris and Tyler.
We're blue.
No, we're Gray. They're blue.
We're blue.
Oh wait,
But
who's
they're
blue?
first.
Oh, you guys are flat. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me move your guys' characters. Go ahead. You guys are blue earthers. There we go. Flat earthers, I mean. And you may begin.
Well, who's beginning?
You can begin. The
Me?
blue, the blues.
Oh.
Unless you want to choose. Do you want the round earthers to go first? You rolled highest, so you get to choose.
Round go first. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
Gray.
I want an example.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Wait, so are we going together, or is this like a one at a time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
you know
is
what?
this
I'm
like
gonna
a
give you.
rat-a-tat?
I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give
Like,
you
is
guys
this
each.
back and forth all day like Red and Meth? Or
I
is
think I'm gonna
this
get. What
more
we'll do
like
is I'm gonna
Wu-Tang
give you
Clan, where we
guys.
each do a verse?
I'm gonna give you guys each. Why don't we do 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute? So you have 1 minute on one side and 1 minute on another side, and then the next person goes, then the next person goes. Okay.
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 And if you run out of
Okay.
time, if you run out of things to say, that's fine. We'll just move
You
on.
can wrap up in less than a minute, but
Yeah.
you have them. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Gotcha.
All right, you ready? Who's going first?
Who's up? Wait, Ernest, are you going?
Go ahead. Since you decided
Oh,
to
no, I
take
don't
the other side so strongly immediately, and then you stuck on this side, I would love to hear your arguments.
All right, Matt. Here we go.
Okay. Which side are we again? Just to be clear.
We
You're
are
the-
around. Oh my
The
god.
time is
Oh, God,
ticking.
this might not go up.
Wait, let me
Okay,
go first.
So listen, Mr. Great Dragon, I just want to explain to you. You heard of gravity, right? You throw something up, it lands. That's because things are round. That's how gravity works. You put things in the air and it falls because the Earth isn't flat. Something about that. Then if you put a hole in a wall and then you put a hole in a wall like down the hallway, the sun will hit it, and that somehow also shows the I can't remember exactly how that goes, but that is the experiment you do. I don't, again, remember the specifics, but you don't need specifics. Don't worry about it. Also, I've been to where the sky is. You haven't. I know that. Up there, you can clearly see that the Earth is round, or the world is round. It's just a question of the fact that you haven't left the Underdark. And because of that, you think it's flat because the ceiling is flat and you've been to the end. But up there, trust me, you don't need to worry about it.
All
Super
right,
round.
that's enough. You're done. You're finished. You got some. Listen, very articulate, very well spoken.
Okay.
I wouldn't say the word articulate might not be worth points, but that was good. Blue Earthers.
Yeah,
Flat
Chris, I
Earthers?
can go first if you want.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, so this man mentioned gravity, but gravity is actually illusion created by the whole concept of gravity is created by Trigard as an illusion. Really, governments have created the whole idea of a round Earth to control you. The reason why you fall when you jump is because the Earth is actually accelerating 9.8 meters per second upwards into this at all times. The reason why you think that you see that the Earth is curved is because it is actually a rounded disk. It is not a circle as you sillily suggested, but it is a round, flat disk. I would ask you, how long have you walked? You've walked many, many miles, probably hundreds or thousands of miles at this point. And dragons, I'm sure that you know that you have traveled endlessly around the Underdark. And have you ever gone in a full circle? Have you ever come back to where you came from the other side? No. You've always gone from one end to the other, just like in a disc.
Nicely done. That was
I lunge at him. I say, hold me back. This guy's talking bullshit. He's being a stupid science kid.
Great team,
Hold me back.
Aaron.
I'm gonna kill this
Aaron,
guy.
would you like to rebuttal?
I would like to rebuttal.
You may begin.
Elder Dragon, according to the science and math done by greater minds than I, but not you, Almighty Dragon. I know you are all knowing. This is just a matter of perspective that you don't have the privy of because you are from the Underdark and you don't understand the sky. But we have been there. Religions have believed in the flat earth. They thought they were right until they found the story of Gaia. Gaia, who is the seed that birthed the sphere that is this planetary body that we exist on, that rotates and revolves around the multiple suns in our galaxy.
Wow.
I tell you, this is not a flat earth. It can't be. You know how deep I've dug my foes, and not once did I come out on the other side.
Time is up.
Preach.
That was good. That was good. Now,
Okay.
all right, blue team.
Yeah,
more
I mean,
beer.
I can keep going, but I feel like it's your turn, Chris. Go for it.
It's okay. My dear friend, Mr. Buterbot here, um, does give us some tales, and my friend Aranis does speak of people who have been in the sky. He has flown on some ships from tales he's told, but we have also, and myself being a bard, traveled this whole world, and even here in the Underdark, we ran into a sky dwarf, a dwarf who lives up amongst the clouds. And with this sky dwarf, we went to an oracle, an all-knowing oracle, who told us this world is flat. The sky dwarf knows this world is flat because of the ancient texts his tribe, his family, his society has gathered and studied from all of their time up in the clouds, fighting these round elephants, these round earth elephants. And this, my friend, weaves these fantastical tales of multiple suns. How many sun do you see in the sky right now?
That is the end of
I
your.
see one.
Hey, that's it. No more talking. Okay.
Dock 'em points.
Yeah.
Dock 'em points.
Now, would you guys like to roll a charisma? Hold on. Why don't we do that at the end of while I add these? So right now, you got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's tied. What do you like that? How do you like that? You guys are good. So I guess you guys sort of have to roll now. It's going to come down to the roll here.
Charisma?
7 and 7, or we can keep it, or you guys can keep it and just roll the D4 to see
I feel like
who moves
as
over.
a collective, tie is kind of the outcome we
Good.
would be looking for.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
not we lay
Perfect.
down our dragon arms and decide to live
Well,
in
no.
a never-ending debate?
And then as he says that, I whisper in the gray dragon's ear, "Please,
Yeah.
get him."
Why don't you two tell us your arguments as we slowly back away from them and keep running?
That's not how this is going to be played, my friends. Now he's going to. So now we're going to go back to Ignis's turn. So the dragons, nothing has happened. So the next area that you guys are going to go back to they're going to have even. So you guys have sort of slipped past the dragons, and as you come to your next area, for whatever reason, my screen, it doesn't really matter. My white drawings are gone, but
we all run, right?
yeah. Who's going first?
Are we
Well, we're still on
doing
the
initiative?
table.
Yes, you're still on
We're
initiative.
like here.
Ignis, give me a perception check. Yeah, you guys are still on the table. I'll put you where you are. It doesn't really
Oh my
matter
God.
exactly.
Got tossed.
Perception?
Yeah, give me perception.
13.
So you see in front of you as you are running by that there are about, let's do that, 13, you can count them. There are about 13 different groups. 13 mind flayers of each kind, sort of levitating.
Each
and
kind being
also,
gray and blue.
Yeah, also levitating and sort of fighting. They're like looking at each other and concentrating, and they're blasting each other with. And you see like they're taking some sort of damage, but you can't really see what kind of damage that they're taking. And they're sort of in their areas doing that. And while you get to that, I mean, it's up to you how you want to move forward. Chris, did we figure out exactly how? I think. Oh, you know what? When you lose the debate, we have to roll to see who loses. That's what you have to have a winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to roll
What are we
this
rolling? What'd you
by.
say?
You have to do a charisma. So you guys want to have one. Whoever has the best charisma, I guess you guys bonus. You roll have a roll off.
I got a plus
That's you,
4.
Chris.
Yeah.
Not me. Yeah.
Gonna need
I
your
am a
Alright.
bonus,
robot.
'cause,
I am not.
I'll do it
charismatic.
in the system.
Who's
So
who's doing the roll for the?
Oh, I thought we were all rolling.
No,
Oh.
it's just the one of each.
Wait, we both rolled ones.
I was gonna say, I definitely watched both of you guys fucking brick the shit
Wow,
out
this
of
is like a
shot.
tie. I didn't realize. I did not
I got a
realize. I did not realize that. What's your bonus on your charisma? Who's
Mine's 0, but it's
I have
both
a-
natural ones. I feel like bonus shouldn't matter.
no? Unfortunately, the gray or the blue
everyone
earthers
fails.
won. Yeah. So there are going to be 1d4, Chris. Right now there are 14 blue mind flayers and there's 6 gray mind flayers in this area. So right now, and so what I've done is I've had a column with blue mind flayers at 10 and gray mind flayers at 10, and after every debate we roll a d4 and we subtract what is lost from the gray and add to the blue. If for whatever reason the one side wins, then there's no more war and the other or between the two mind flayers. So then we'll do like active gameplay if you know. But right now the gray guys are down to 6 points, and that'll just settle up later. Anyway, so you guys come up out of this debate sort of, and you guys are still running, and Ignis, you're up. And whose helmet now? One of the two guys' helmet's going to break, and that is going to be who is on the Matt or Aaron? Whose helmet? How do we determine?
We get to pick?
What do you
No,
Roll
your
off.
helmet. Yeah, roll.
It's okay, Aranus, you save your helmet. I'm powerful.
Yeah. All right. So Matt, your helmet
Yeah,
breaks.
you're so powerful.
Matt, you
And
you
I
hear
turn to little Corgo in the back, and I'm like, we got this. Don't worry, Corgo.
Matt, you start hearing all this noise. The world is flat. The world is flat. And you start hearing other voices in your mind in common and undercommon that say harmony. We believe in harmony. And as these there's a lot more this world is flat voices coming into your mind than there are any harmony. And as you walk through, you see that the mind flayers some of them are up high, levitating and blasting and fighting, and some are down low, sort of creating a wall of mind flayers. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
Am I like addressing the mind flares, or I can do anything?
You can do whatever you want to do. At the end of this, you're going to have to take. These guys are going to be using their mind blast, so everyone's going to have to roll me at the end of their turn a sort of an intelligence to save or throw to see if you get blasted. And then we'll go into the next debate.
I'm gonna yell out. I'm just gonna move forward. I'm not gonna address any of these people this round.
Okay, so you're going to move forward.
I'm gonna look at Aranus and be like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Now, you guys, you can't tell where the mind blasts are coming, so you are going to give me a DC 15. Where you're moving your full speed. Just sprinting.
Yes, and before I move my full speed, I am going to wait. I got some. I'm gonna tap my boots of speed.
Oh, wow.
And click the heels together. I'm gonna double my speed.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna turn to Aaron and be like, again.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
These motherfuckers are crazy. Let's get out of here. And I'm gonna take off.
Okay.
I've been
They're,
trying to
they're
run
shooting
out
each
of
other.
fucking here. I've been trying to get the fuck out of this place for so long. Let's get out of here.
All right. So Matt, does everyone want to just run? You have this option. Is everyone going to be sprinting?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
No, I'm yelling
No.
as I sprint. These guys are lying about the flat Earth. Get these guys. They're trying to get us. And I'm yelling at our flat Earth brethren. And I'm turning to Ernest being like, these round Earth guys are chasing us. And I'm yelling at the flat Earth guys, save us, save us.
All right.
I'm
First
just
off,
kidding.
give me a
I'm gonna run past them.
deception. Matt, give me a deception.
Can we roll oh my athletics or something to see who's running fast?
Well, you're gonna roll something for sure. But Matt,
No,
give
I only got a 4 on deception.
give me a deception. So the flat earthers do not believe that you are speaking
flat
for the
earther.
whole. So yeah, a flat earther in this
Oh,
in this area.
Poser.
They are going
Fucking
to.
poser.
You are going to have to roll me a DC 15 intelligence save. Everyone is going to have to do this at the end of their turn. But Matt, because you
Okay.
took off your helmet, yours is at you don't have advantage. So
Oh, God.
yeah.
Only a 3.
Okay, so you're going to take 4d8 plus 4. Wow, 7, that's 15. You're going to take 26.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're going to take 26 psychic
Wait,
damage.
sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
It might be too late. Is this a situation where I could have helped him with Flash of Genius or not really?
What is Flash of Genius?
When you're another creature you can see within 30 feet, makes an ability check, you can use your reaction to add +3 to the roll.
I was like, he can do it.
What was his what was the roll
No, that was
for?
a saving throw, not an
Yeah.
ability check.
Roll.
Yeah.
Wait,
Matt,
can I do one more like bonus action kind of thing, Spencer?
Sure.
Or first
Okay,
deception.
Oh, I did deception. I failed. So
Yeah, like, could I help his deception? Yeah, sorry, I realized I should have thought of that.
oh. I mean, I am
Um,
actively telling them all to kill you, to be fair. So I feel like it's not on you that you didn't help.
any way you look at it, you guys are in friendly fire because you guys are going to have to take a mind blast of some kind from either side. So it doesn't really matter
Gotcha.
at that
Okay,
point.
so
if you
I'm
do want to
gonna-
use your role play to try to convince the other side to not, that's entirely up to you. You guys can.
Yeah, I'm going to I'd like to just say, are there leaders there? Like, are there clear leadership of each side or no? You know
Is there
what?
is
Never
there
mind.
is there a leader
I'm gonna
that you can
save, I'm gonna
see?
save it. I'm gonna save it.
Are you trying
I
to see if
I'm
there's a
gonna save
leader?
my idea. I'm gonna save it for in a few seconds.
Okay.
My
So you
turn's
take
over.
your damage.
I'll wait for I'll take my
Booter.
damage. I'll wait for my next round.
Booter, you're up.
Okay. I'm also going to try and just like get the hell out of here, but I was thinking it might be nice for me to use my winged boots.
Okay.
Yeah, again, still getting used to the whole doing this online thing, but basically I use them to give myself flying.
That's fine. Flying is fine.
Great. And now I'm flying and we're just trying to go to the portal, right? We're just
Right.
trying to get past all these guys. Yeah, so I try to do that. What do I roll for, or what should I roll?
Okay, so you're going to do a similar thing where you're just trying to just bust through. You have your helmet on. You're going to give me a DC 15 intelligence save to see how much damage you take with that. Oh, Matt, you're also stunned for a minute. Forgot to add the most important thing. So Matt falls down and he's stunned. He's gotten hit by the mind blast and he's stunned. He's taken full damage. If you get
Does that change anything that I do?
Yeah, you could go and try to scoop him up, or you could leave him there. Maybe one of the other guys, maybe the table. But Matt is stunned for a period of time, essentially his next turn, depending on how the debate goes.
Okay. One sec, I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can do. Probably not a good idea to try a wisdom save on Mind Flayers, is it?
You can do whatever you want,
Well, I just don't know how strong they are with mental stuff. I assume it's very
and
strong.
you wouldn't.
And it wouldn't be successful, exactly. That's what I'm
You
trying to
wouldn't.
figure
I
out.
don't know if your guy would know from his past life whether or not he knows if a mind flayers are smart. I would imagine that he could put together. They're probably smart, but I don't know like how smart. I don't think. Metagaming wise, I wouldn't give you a number, but I would think that you would know that
It's
they're somewhat smart.
right.
Are they wise or are they
Um,
intelligent? Is the
let's
question.
right. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's do this.
I mean, they do
Can
think
I
the
can I
world is
cast
flat.
this just a question and I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm still getting used to
that's
stuff.
all right. You're good.
Can I cast the spell and then run, or should I only be running
You can
or
cast
flying?
and run.
All right, I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
So now I have 3 duplicates. Do I need to do something to prove that it worked, or is it just work?
It works.
Yeah, it just works.
Okay.
So you,
Yeah, so I'll mirror image myself, and then me and my images all fly across the battlefield
so you
to the
create
other side.
3 versions of yourself.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm not going to
And
create
then we
them on
all
the battlefield. You
fly
just have to remind
past.
me. You will have to remind me that you have those. But you will be giving me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. Do those illusions have HP, or are they just replica images?
Um,
They do not have HP.
yeah,
They're
each time a
illusions.
creature attacks you, you can roll a d20 to see if it hits a duplicate instead.
Yeah, they're like
Uh,
Okay, so what you're
cloud
gonna do is
magic.
you're gonna give me a DC save, and if it hits you, then you're gonna roll me to see if it hits one of the duplicates, in which case the target is no longer around. So why don't you go and give
all right,
me your DC 15 save intelligence.
all right. Well,
You have advantage on this because you have a
I
helmet.
rolled a 17, and then I have +3, so I got a 20.
All right, so
So I
you
actually saved.
you succeed. So your creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. All right, so you're nothing happens to you. Each turn you
But
must make
look, why is
succeed.
my chit just being ridiculous right now?
I don't know. It's okay. All right, Aranis, you're up.
Aren't I
And
still
then
on the? I think I'm still just kind of on the table, so I don't necessarily have any independent
Well, you
action.
can hop off or do whatever you want to do.
Well, aren't we all going in the same?
Yeah.
general direction.
Yeah, we're all just flying out together. Like unless there's something specific that's happening to me, I feel like
You'll just hold onto the table.
Well,
I'm chilling on this table.
I'm gonna do something so you can hold and do what I'm gonna do because I'm right after you, I think, right?
Yeah, you guys can play your turn together if you want.
Okay.
Make it.
So I will tell Aranis, like, hey, come with me and tell Sprock
Nice.
to join us too. And I'll tell the table to fly towards the wall. And I'll hop off and say, hide under here, and I'll have the table sort of angle
Or
itself with a little pocket for us between the ground and the wall, and the table try to give us some protection.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So I like run along this wall, or like take not sprint, but at a good clip, or like a normal speed or a little slow to try and get a little protection to run by here.
Did you want to say something to me? Like, why are we running now instead of riding the table?
Well, we're using the table to protect us.
As a shield.
Yeah, just
Okay.
so run along with us.
So the both of you guys give me a.
And how close would we get to Ignis?
How far away is Ignis from you?
Yeah, if we're near the wall.
Whoa, boy. Let's see. It depends. Let me just see. You guys are at least 20
Yeah,
feet away.
where am I knocked down?
I
over here.
accidentally yeeted myself in the
erupting
table.
sparkly thing like all the way
That's
back
the
in
portal.
back corner? That's
Yeah.
where we're trying to.
That's
Yeah.
the destination.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're out here now. This fucking map.
All right. Chris
Wait,
and
wait.
Aaron. Matt, Ignis is laying down on the ground, stunned, motionless. Matt,
Well, Aaron,
you-
if you can, try and grab him and pull him under here.
he's not. He's too far away. He's in the middle of it, I think. Matt, where's your character? Where'd you move to?
You just moved me, or someone just moved me. I was
Okay.
over here.
Yeah. All right. So you're. Matt's far away from you guys.
My chit fell into the ether.
That's
by
okay.
the way.
I can get you guys back.
Okay.
I've also been having some ether falling issues.
That's okay.
Oh, I thought like that actually like you fell into. So I was like, well,
Yeah, we're all fucked now. Yeah. Roll me an
See.
ether save. All right, so let's do Aranish. You're up first. Give me a 15 intelligence saving throw. You have advantage on this because you have a functioning helmet.
Is the table giving us any protection?
When it comes to the damage, it will.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
All right, so you pass. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and a 20.
And Chris, give me your advantage saving throw.
And 18.
That passes.
Let me
The
give you
table.
the tables.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
I was gonna have the table explode, but
What is his intelligence? You said. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. And he does not have advantage.
no, he's a table.
Oh. So it's -3 on this. And 8.
What's his HP?
45 still.
Jesus. All right. Well, 4d8 plus 4 coming at you. So that's 7. That's 14. That's 18 psychic damage. You got low rolls on those 8. And the table's stunned
The table.
Okay.
for a
Yeah.
minute. Now you have to carry it if you.
No, I'll just let it.
Is it Matt or the table?
You can't stun a table. How does a table get stunned?
It's a creature.
It
It just falls down as a table.
It's a table. It becomes a table.
It's a table now.
Yeah.
It's no
It's just
longer
a
moving.
table. It's just
All right.
a table.
We now everyone rolls me a D. That's the end of the turn. We're going to debate again. Roll me a D20.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second. Hold on a second. Hold
Yeah.
on a second. I rolled dice and
Oh,
then
how much-
got nothing.
Wait,
What?
did
How
you
much damage did the
You-
table? Oh, never mind. You told me. Yeah, never mind.
you rolled dice?
We passed the save.
Yeah, you passed the save with a dirty 20. It was
Yeah.
a DC 15 intelligence save.
So now we're going back
so
to
you-
this debate. We're actually debating again.
Oh yeah, you're gonna debate two more times, and then the end of the debate though is if the Gray Mind Flayers don't win this, going back to the future, there's going to be a big change in what happens. So I don't know, you're affecting time now, so it's going to be crazy. This time it's going to be 30 seconds. 30 seconds, shebang. This is going to be a speed round. Speed round.
Okay.
Everyone
And
give
this
me
is
a
still 2 of 3, right? Like we can still
Yeah.
save ourselves for the finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Same order as last time, or
the finale double rounds. Well, we're gonna roll a d20.
I got some special plan for you.
You're gonna roll a d20, new captains.
All right, same order. Let's do it.
Tyler, roll me a d20.
I got an
17.
11.
I got a 15. What is there any addition to that, like intelligence modifier?
No.
Good question.
No.
Okay.
Wait, was there? No. Like a leadership one. So what was the highest one?
I just want to use that int modifier any chance I can. So,
Chris, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
Tyler, what'd you get? 15?
15.
Anyone can beat 15?
17.
Oh, Matt, 17. Aaron?
What are we rolling again?
Just one d20
This is a D20.
for captain. You're rolling it for time. All right, Matt, pick your partner. Can't be Aaron's partner again.
Oh, I was about to say I'd pick Aaron in Flat Earth, obviously, but all right, I guess I'll pick. I'll pick Chris. I thought we were going to be able to keep going on our strategies. But...
I mean, that would have been funny.
So Matt, what are you doing? You're picking Chris and going round or flat?
I pick Chris, and I'll stick with Flat Earth. These losers.
I think you were.
You were round.
Wasn't I?
You were round
I was
last
round.
time.
I stick with round. I stick with round.
All right, so Aaron, would
guy.
you like to go first or second? That's the only choice.
No, I want to go first. Set the tone.
Wait, yeah, there you go. Look.
All right.
So am I still on Flat Earth?
Wait,
yeah.
Whose team am I on?
So now it's me and Buddha, right?
Yeah. All right. So Aaron and Tyler, you guys are round earthers, and
no, they're Flat Earth. They're Flat Earth.
Oh, really? This is just getting
crazy.
No, I picked. I got to pick, right? So I pick rounder.
Oh, okay. My bad.
See, we're flat.
Yeah. All right. So Aaron and Tyler, you guys are Blue Shrezel Colony Flat Earthers. Okay. And Matt, would you like to go first or second?
Yeah, no, we want to.
He already said he wants to set the tone. Yeah,
set the tone, baby.
All right. So Matt, let's go. Ready, set, 30-second speed round.
Go?
Yeah, go.
I grab Stag around the shoulder and I say, look at this guy. Look at his face. Does this not look like the most intelligent creature you've ever seen in your life? And in the last 10 minutes, I've been able to convince him, a stupid, dumb, flat earth bitch, that the earth is round. And I nod Chris's head for him. And I'm just like, look at this fucking loser who now knows that the earth is round. All of you are smarter than him. And he's smart, but you're smarter. And you should know.
End of your, you know what? That was pretty good, Matt. Not gonna lie. I don't think you hit the science button, but like that was pretty good.
I'm going more for the WWF style.
Yeah,
there.
I like that. Rebuttals. Flat Earthers. Aaron or Tyler, depending on who wants to go first.
You want to go first, or you want to?
Yeah, I can do it. I got it.
Yeah, go kill it. Set the tone. Show this guy how it's really done.
You just said that you convinced that guy over there, but look at our friend Aaron here, who we convinced that the Earth is flat. Also, let's talk about just again, if the Earth were really round, would the Underdark really exist? If the Earth were round, the Underdark would be a cramped, small cave, right? Because the whole world would be a circle, and the Underdark would be in the center of that circle. Not to mention,
I use prestidigitation to make like a square, like a circle with like a tiny circle inside that says Underdark, and then
right.
Whoa,
that was pretty good. End of yeah. It's too much. That's too much. Yeah. Listen. You hit one of the ones that I liked. So listen, you gotta know your audience. That was pretty good. Blue. That's too much information though. Metagaming. Chris, rebuttal.
Keep going, Tyler. No, keep going. No, we're not done yet.
30-second shebang.
I'm just highlighting a point. He's not done yet.
That was
still
it.
Going.
Yeah,
You're
the Underdark. as
there's
you
no more
can
time.
see-
There's no more time. Aaron, if you have something, if you razzle dazzled everyone, Aaron, if you want to bring home the point, you can do that after Chris's rebuttal. Chris, ready? 1, 2, 3. Round earthers.
I'll point to Ignis. My dear friend here did convince me that this world is round. I mean, where would the water go? You think there's some barrier holding all these ocean water in? And if it's moving, and if there is some barrier out there, you think you'd find some people who were there. I mean, people travel all across this land. We have magic that can teleport us all around. And speaking of that magic, is the Underdark a perfect replica of the land above? No. Is below us a perfect replica of now? No. Magic is magic.
That was a cool point. Cool point. All right, Aaron, bring it home. Ready, set, go.
Who would know better to explain to you the reasons why flat Earth are best, other than Budar, who convinced me to join his side of this argument? Budar, please continue to explain to them why flat Earth is actually the only perspective that matters.
Right. I mean, again, look where we are now in this Underdark. It's huge. When you look from your right to your left, when you look up, do you see a rounded roof of stone and rock, or do you see a flat roof of stone and rock? Not to mention our friend. Oh, we're done.
I'm going to press a digitation. Aaron is farting.
I use the guy's self and I look like Ignis.
Would you guys like to take the daily risk of rolling a charisma save to get 2 extra points? If you do not get this, it goes down by 2.
What do you think, Chris? I turned to my teammate. I'm like, what do you think?
You may have better.
Are you going to tell us?
Terrible charisma.
Yeah, Aaron, my
scores
charisma is just
before or
+1.
after?
It's going to be a 15. It's going to be a charisma of 15.
+1.
15?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was. Oh, it went up.
Mm-hmm.
So I need
Aaron,
an 11.
I think we should. So we're both gonna be at a +1 on a 15 save. I think we sit. So I think our odds are that we're more likely to roll negative.
Chris, let them roll. Let them roll.
Roll.
I think we let them roll.
No rolls. I'm confident we won, so I don't think we need to roll if they're not going to roll.
I don't think we need to roll.
I trust you.
No, they need to roll. They need to roll.
No, I definitely.
They're way behind.
We're good.
We came out on top this time. We had all the facts. We took it to science and math.
That was your first problem.
We mentioned things.
That was
about religion.
No,
we put it in the format of a story.
Chris's whole argument is based on magic. We're talking science.
I have to say that that the blue team, it's who got the most check marks. Blue team.
That's what
it's a score of 6-5. They're more Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, Matt, you're around. The flat team won again. So
flat team won?
Yeah. So Matt, you don't have a helmet. So Chris, yours is no longer useful.
Mine's gone.
Okay. Aranis and Booter, you guys have functioning helmets still, and I want to let someone else roll this. Booter, why don't you roll me a 1d4? We're going to see how many Gray Mind Flayers get moved over to the blue team.
All right. D4 is always the one that.
This is Chris. You were right about that, by the way. It's like they're at 6 now, and this if he gets a 4 here.
Yeah.
I got 2.
All right, so 16 blue and 4 gray, which is insane. Okay.
It's all right. Chris, don't worry. I got the finale. We're good to go. I'm ready for the third debate. Don't even stress it.
Okay. All right, you guys come out of this debate back at the table where you guys are at. And as you guys are coming across, I think I'm going to move you guys. I'm going to say you guys are able to move closer towards, because I don't want it to I don't want to. Well, how do you guys feel the movement has been going? Because you guys have to do
I feel
your
like
whole
we've
thing.
been as all of this is happening, our consistent goal remains the same.
I think we've
we're making our way towards the portal.
I'm gonna let the 3 players that have been move. Matt, you're still stunned.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Right. I forgot he got stunned.
So I'll place you guys.
You
where
give
I think
me my
you guys
guy.
are.
No wonder we lost the
I
last
lost
round.
them somehow.
Yeah.
Hey, can I do like a dex thing real quick? Can I pull the eyeball off the bottom of my hammer time? And
Did anyone else lose their guy?
I don't see myself. Yeah.
All right.
And I don't have
No problem.
Oh wait, why am I falling through the earth again?
Where?
I think
that might be the
part
edge
of
of the
this
map.
table. I think a part of the
Like
table
right here.
won't let me move forward
Yeah.
at a certain point. And
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I've in this circle I just drew, I've dropped my guy through the floor twice.
That's okay. It doesn't really matter.
It's drawing in 3D. It's not
Well,
drawing
Spencer,
in 3D.
can I
Yeah.
telekinetically shove Ignis closer towards us?
I'm not stunned anymore
seconds.
because we've been through a round. I'm just behind.
Well, it's like during that round, like pulling her towards where we're going.
You guys are already you're already way ahead of me. You passed me.
Not that far.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you lose an argument.
It's true. Tell him,
Chris
Aaron.
lost it.
Matt
He's
is
the one
actually the
pushing
only
your
person
table.
to lose. Matt's the only person to lose twice, so it makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So I've put your 4 characters here. There is a booter somewhere. I was thinking you guys are closer than
I'm like standing. Where the fuck? There we go.
Yeah. All right. So the next area.
Sprock is somewhere around here, though, right? Just to be clear.
You put my table out there too.
Yeah. So now the next
I'm
area.
bringing Dragon Sprock with me.
The next area you're going to see that the it's a little bit more open, and there is just one. I guess we should have a fight here between you and a blue guy. So there's just one as you guys are getting ready to fight. Matt, your character is going to be off a little bit further away in the distance. I'll put him over here. Still stunned, and the group is going to come across one blue mind flare, and we can do a little bit of a one-on-one actual fight here, and then towards the end of this we'll do another debate, and then we'll see what happens.
I can't wait to debate.
So Ignis, we're gonna keep the main. We're gonna keep the initiative. Ignis, as you come across, yeah, Ignis. Well, no, you're still stunned, so we're gonna skip you on this round. Then the next round we'll use you. Booter, you're up first. Actually, no, you get to. I'm sorry, Matt. You get to. Your round is skipped, and then a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect. So you can roll now.
So what am I rolling?
Intelligence DC 15. I'll say that debate. I'll say the debate took 45. How many turns is this?
Oh, it took at least 2 minutes.
Right.
We can unstun you. We can unstun you. That's fine. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm unstunned. I'll skip my round. It's okay.
Yeah.
This is Valley. Valley sacrificed himself because he only rolled low. Don't be a Valley. Roll high and subscribe.
Yeah, you'll
I'll come
skip your
around
round
next-
as
next
you
round.
stand up and get out of it.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay, Booter, you're up. You are flying. Actually, you're in the air. So
Yeah.
I forgot where exactly you were, but I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere out there. And we're not trying to run anymore. We're trying to fight this guy at this point.
Um,
Is that the rough idea?
yes,
Or
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's
You guys
mostly
can
just
try
in our
to.
way.
You can also try to stun him and move on. That's yeah. He has come down. He's sort of levitating in front of you guys. I just put him out there as a. I think you guys want to fight something. You can fight him. If not, we can also choose to do debate stuff. It's entirely up to you guys. I just was throwing it out there. You guys are gonna have to fight something.
yeah, I don't know. Punching something sounds fun. I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and try and punch this guy
Okay.
with the Thunder
Um,
Gauntlet.
Are you in his? So you are. Yeah, this table's a little bit weird. Sorry about that. How far away are you from him? You are. Let's see. You are 15 feet away from this guy.
Yeah,
I guess
I should be able to move,
Yeah,
close.
you can-
I should be able to close that distance. Yeah,
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your attack.
yeah. So I fly at him like Iron Man style with the fist out, like bah, and then I whiffed, rolled a 2.
Wow. Yeah. That does not hit him. Armor class. That breastplate is advanced.
I'm like rah, and I'm flying, and I have my fist out, and I just go right fucking by him.
That's
and just
great.
Totally whiff.
Nice. Well, now we're fighting. Aranis, you're up. You're hidden behind the table.
I'm in behind the table.
Or no, you're hidden behind the table, I think, or
No,
that's
the
where-
table is stunned, and I think we would have kept
Oh, you
running.
just left him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we would have left the table. Why
Okay.
would we're gonna wait for a table? Come on.
Come on, yo.
Come on.
All right.
Yeah, come on,
What-
don't fuck around.
Can I get a perception, just like a general,
Yeah.
like what's all?
Yeah.
23.
Okay, so you are on your way towards the shiny portal. You have just come from a large field of mind
No.
flares.
I just want to know where everybody is specifically.
Okay,
Like,
so
in-
Matt is standing up. Matt is starting to move and slowly stand up. He skipped his turn, but he is no.
I'm behind you.
Appears he's no longer stunned, but he is definitely behind you guys.
Yeah,
by-
it's like Mind Flayer that's like over here. What's his deal?
Yeah. So Booter just came down
Like,
to try to hit him. He is a blue. Yeah, he's a single mind flayer that is attacking you guys.
Okay.
Booter just came down to hit him and missed.
I can't move my piece over here because I think like this. I can't even move the camera over there. So I don't know.
You're gonna try to get over to him.
Who's immediately in front of him? I'm trying to see what this
Booterbot.
piece is. Oh, it's
That's me.
Hooverbot.
Yeah,
Booterbot?
it's the
So you're
Booterbot
like-
4000.
So Booterbot's engaging him right
Yeah,
now, right?
he is engaged.
Oh, that's perfect.
Is it?
I'm gonna do.
Is
a
it
lot
for
of my
you?
favorite things right now.
I can't wait to hear your famous quote. My favorite
I'm
thing to
gonna
hear.
fly up around. I'm gonna flap around this dude, and I'm gonna attack him with my short sword. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him with my short sword.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. 8.
Oh yeah, that definitely misses.
Do I have advantage? Then that sucks so much. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Can I
Sneak
hit him with my offhand dagger?
Can you do a double attack?
Like my offhand, yeah, like offhand dagger attack.
Sure.
Bonus action.
Yeah, with the bonus action. Yeah.
24.
That hits.
So 10 damage.
Okay. Stag, you're up.
Stag is gonna turn and see his table slowly starting to move again, and yell, "Tablelicious, get your ass over here!" And use my bonus action to command the table to come to me.
Okay.
I'll turn and firebolt the Mind Flayer and hide against the wall.
Okay.
That's a 23, I think. Plus,
That hits.
23 for 3d10. 3, 9, 10. 10 total fire damage.
Wow. This guy's getting his
And
butt kicked.
that's my turn.
Okay. The Mind Flayer is going to let's do he's gonna do a tentacle attack on Booter. So are you a medium or small creature? Is your guy medium?
Where do I see that? I feel like I'm probably medium.
I feel like you're, yeah. All right. Wow, yes. Okay, 18 plus, so that's 23 is the melee attack. I'm assuming that hits you, but I don't know if you have armor.
I have an armor class of 16,
All right, so that hits you.
probably.
So you're gonna take one creature, 15, so 2d10 plus 14. Where are you guys? Here we go. So that's 7 plus, so that's 15, so 19 psychic damage. And you are a medium target, so you are grappled with the Mind Flayer, and you have to succeed a DC 15 saving throw or be stunned until the grapple ends. So DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
All right. Well, I get
On your
plus 8
turn,
on that.
on yeah, on your turn, you
On my
can.
turn.
No, on your right now, you have to.
Okay. I rolled 14. Darn.
Oh, so you're stunned.
Oh, wait, 22. I saved. 14 plus 8. Sorry.
Okay, so you saved. You're fine, but you're still grappled. So on your turn, you can roll to ungrapple. Ignis, you're up.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm still in distance, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna move forward a little bit, but not really, and I'll try and blast this guy. And I see all my friends trying to blast him.
Yeah.
Start with one.
All right, 112, 127.
The 27 hits.
Alrighty then. 13 damage plus another 2, 15.
15 damage. All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Oh, wait, has someone hit him already?
Yes.
Someone hit him for
Oh,
time.
sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. 15 plus another 5. So 20 total.
Damn. Okay. You see that he's been hit. He is bleeding. Some sort of like light turquoise blood is coming out of him. Think Predator, but not as cool, not as strong, a little bit more intelligent. That type of blood. And Booter, you are not stunned. You are grappled. I'm not sure if this is a good thing for the Mind Flayer, though. To be grappled with the tank, it's probably not the smart. You're up.
My turn again?
Yeah. So you can try to escape by doing a DC 15, unless you have something cool with grappling. I don't know.
Not that I can tell. Yeah, I mean, think I'll probably, 45 hit points. I'll probably survive another round. Famous last words. So yeah, I think let's just punch him again. See how it goes.
Okay.
I'll do roll that. That is a 22.
That hits.
All right, and then do you roll for damage, I guess?
Yeah, now you roll for damage.
4. Wow, that's not
There's
very
there's no 2D whatever, or there's like a D, it's just 4 damage. Or did you?
it's 1d8 plus 3, yeah.
Oh, so you rolled a. Okay, so it's just 4 damage. Listen, everything
Mhm.
adds up.
And then I'm going to use the Guardian Armor defensive field as a bonus action. I get 10 temporary hit points. Do I add those hit points to my total, or do I just remember that I have 10?
There's a section next to your hit points that says temp that you can add them into. And then when you take damage,
cool.
you'll take those first and then your regular.
All right, yeah. So I give myself 10 temporary hit
Wait,
points.
but hold on. Don't you have disadvantage on this because you're grappled?
I don't think I think it's restrained, you get disadvantage.
Yeah.
Grappled, your speed is 0.
It doesn't look like I
Yeah,
rolled for
grappled
Guardian
is
Armor.
movement. Yeah. All right. Target must know at least one hand free to grapple. You must have one hand free. That's fine. These are tentacles, and he's sort of trying to slap you on your head. Okay. Do you want to try to ungrapple? You can try to ungrapple as a bonus action. I'll let you do that, unless you don't want to stay grappled with him.
Well, don't you get a
I think
second
I
punch?
used my bonus action for the Guardian Armor, so I guess we're just going to be stuck together. But it's probably good. I'm holding him in place.
He gets a second punch because he's got one arm grappled, and he uses other.
Well, his attack action.
Yeah.
You get 2 attacks
Yeah.
for it.
Attack him again. Do you have 2 attacks?
Yeah, why not?
Does it say
I
2
do.
attacks?
I do have 2 attacks.
Yeah, so use your second attack.
So my second attack, I'll just roll. It is a total of 16,
Wow, that hits him.
and then damage, total of 8. Total 7, excuse me. Total 7.
Okay, his blood is starting to pour out. You hit him in the same wound that Ignis shot him at. Aranis, you're up. You're still grappled though.
Me?
Yeah, Aranis is up. The Flat Earther is up now.
Yeah, but I'm not grappled.
No, you're not grappled. You're just watching. You're sick.
Just disgusted with the weakness.
He's
Like-
watching
you're like,
this guy
how many-
all punch and beat up this Mind Flayer, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna, I guess, attack the Mind Flayer.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Nice. And he's grappled, so he's close to my
Yeah.
people. So
Yeah,
8 damage, sneak attack. You heard it. Oh, it's still rolling. 19. So
Ooh, 19.
27 total.
Describe your kill.
Nice. I see him just grappling. I see my dude trying to get off him. I'm just like, let him go. Hit him in the back of the neck.
Wow.
A nice slice. Nice quick cut. Take his separate the cerebellum from the cerebral cortex of the Mind Flayer. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's it.
The Mind Flayer collapses, just not moving at all on the ground, and this turquoise glowing blood spills out all of the floor. It smells like squid at the fish market, something that Chris likes. And all of a sudden, everyone rolls a d20, and we go to our last debate.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
Oh boy!
That's
Anyone else?
Got
Huh?
a 2.
Seven.
Got a 2.
I got an 8. Strong 8.
Sounds like Chris is picking.
Solid 8.
Well, you sort of have to, Chris. You sort of have to be. You can't.
I know. I mean, I have to be flat just so I can give Ignis the chance of being round again.
All right, so Chris, you're gonna pick flat.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick flat. It's gonna be.
Oh, bad choice, Chris.
And who are you? And you're yeah. So Chris and Aranis. Wow.
Do it.
Wow.
Flat B.
All right. So Tyler
Okay,
and
so-
Tyler,
better
you
go
are
first, 'cause you're not gonna
Tyler,
get
you
a
are
chance to
a
go
round
first.
you are a round
Matt,
earther,
You can use this too.
and
Mm-hmm.
and Matt, you are a round earther as well.
Hell yeah.
Let me clear up my board here.
Don't even worry about it. You only need one side.
This is huge. Okay. So, who's going first?
Aranis. Flat's going first.
All right. Well, we've heard a lot of interesting arguments today. And, Elder Dragon, I don't even know why we're still here. If this place weren't flat, we would have flown around it. You would have seen it. Why are we even doing this anymore? Let's just kill him.
Kill.
I rest my case. I kind of just throw my hands up. I walk off to the side. I'm just like, flat. It's flat.
Let's just kill him. All right. Listen. I like that.
I mean, I respect it.
Yeah, it was pretty bold. I like you. You had more time. Did you want to use your more time? You don't. I think that was it was pretty good.
Can I use this time?
Sure. You got
Cede my
couple-
time to my teammate.
Okay. I'll use it on my round.
okay. Just let it be known that you have 9 seconds added to your
39 seconds.
to your round. Okay, so blue, looking decent. Aaron, I give you a little point there for that one. I think that was pretty articulate. Let's do gray earthers, rounders, as you want to call them.
Robot, go ahead. I'd like to bring us home. I feel like I'd like to anchor this.
Sure, okay. So, as I have the keen mind, or whatever it's called, I can remember everything. And I remember my time serving in the enforcement against the Sky Pirates as a Warforged as part of Triguard. And it was very clear when you're up in the sky that when you look out on the horizon, it is a curved shape all the way around. Also, scientifically, the way that gravity works is it pulls you towards the center of the mass. The center of the mass must be a circle. If it were a disk, then the center of then gravity would not work, or it would be weaker on the edges and it would be in the center. Versus if you are on a circle, gravity is evenly distributed all the way around the circumference.
That is the end of your time. But Booter,
Good
that
answer,
might
good
have been one of the higher scoring segments that we've heard so far. That was pretty good.
Not gonna lie, it sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
Listen, you can also every point counts now. So you guys are you guys hit some on your end too. Chris, strong rebuttal. Remember, you get 9 seconds.
39 seconds.
Yes.
Stay your hand, Aranis. We don't need to kill them. But my dear friend here does bring up a good point. You believe this all-powerful force of gravity that pulls things together evenly as we're spinning around this planet. You believe that as we're spinning as fast as they claim to be spinning, you would stay on this rock by this magical force that pulls things together? Show me a place where magic and gravity are all uniform in the Underdark here, and I will agree with my friend. But you cannot, because one of us is false, is a cult to a false religion of roundness.
That is your
They're
time.
trying to
That was your time. That was good. A cult of roundness.
A cult of roundness. I like that.
All right. Well, Chris, I'm gonna give you a.
I like
That
it,
was
but
good.
I cannot lie.
Dock me a couple points.
No, Cult of Roundness is gonna
No,
actually
extra points for Cult of
Cult of
Roundness,
Roundness. Yeah, no, Cult of Roundness was good. That was very good. Very good. All right. Let's go. Great team. This is the highest
All right.
scoring. Now this might do it. So Matt, let me reset your time here.
I gotta go quick. As I start my timer, I'm waving my friends towards the portal nonchalantly. Okay.
Sure.
And tell me when I'm on.
Okay, hold on. You're not at the portal yet, but you're right there.
No. I'm waving them. I'm like giving them the casual like, hey,
Let's get out of
start
here.
headed toward.
All right,
towards
ready,
the portal.
set, go.
Okay, so I take out a Marlboro Red and I light it up and I say, friends, gather around. Let me settle this once and for all. And I pull out from my bag the coin of secrets from, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago.
Oh!
And I pull it out for them and I say, look here, you guys take this and you ask it one question and it will tell you the answer. And
That is your time, Matt. You get 4 cool points for that. That was excellent. And
Really cool.
I have a feeling like that might be the first time that the Grays might have won this one. Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna roll. I'm
This
gonna
is
roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm rolling. What's
You're
my DC?
gonna
Man,
go 15. You have to roll a DC Charisma 15.
Okay.
For a
Did
plus,
you
but
add
the
on
other
the
team,
points for how
the
cool I
other
look smoking
team, the
cigarettes?
other team also has the opportunity to do this. So
Mhm.
I don't know,
just
Tyler,
know
what
that.
do you think, man? You want to roll?
You can also see what Chris does,
I only have +1
Wait,
on my
so-
modifier.
I'm plus
so
zero,
I'm
so I'd
thinking-
definitely rather not
or
roll.
do you
Let's
both go at the
Let's
same
for it,
time?
baby.
They're up
Let's
one?
go for
I
it.
think you both have to do it at the same time, though.
I
So
only
I think
have a +1. I got nothing.
I got a +4. I'm good.
Oh, all right. So
Yeah, the
So
only
it's
fuck those guys.
+4.
all right,
I'm
see.
rolling.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh. That's a 9.
Wow.
Ooh.
rolled a 3.
Wow.
Nice
Round
6.
Earth.
Wow.
Round Earth. Round
All right.
Earth.
Let's
Oh,
see.
wait. I got one more in me. Hold on. Okay, now we're good.
All right. So, wow, 4 blue. So that's a 4, 1d4. So 12 blue, and we finish with 12 blue and 8 gray. However, the blue, it seems, it just seems like they're winning this one. Now we're going to cut back to the table. We should continue to debate. That was hilarious.
So, Spencer, I have a question.
Yeah.
DM. Can I roll? Basically, what I'm trying to just figure out is, can I harvest the Mind Flayer mucus or tentacles, preferably the tentacles, from this guy that we just killed? Or is that like way out of pocket for what we're doing here?
He cut his head off, and while he'll still grappled, so it could still be attached.
Are you trying to do what? To rip his head off?
He could have been running away with the body attached to him the whole time because I did just cut his head off.
What are you trying to do with his head?
Let me see. One sec. Well, I want to, for now,
I need to know,
No, I just
Booter,
want to
what are you
I
trying to
want
do
to
with this
take-
guy's head? What are you trying to do with this guy's head?
Well, so Mind Flayer tentacles apparently, I'm Googling all this, so forgive me.
Yeah.
But they're apparently used to create the ink of secret knowledge, which
Okay,
I'm not
you
entirely
can-
sure what it does.
You have a
interesting.
Ceramorph that is running right next to you with a bunch of tentacles. You could probably ask him for some ooze if you'd like. But you can also take, if you'd like,
Well,
if you want to grab some tentacle, that's fine. You have plenty of opportunity to grab some throughout this entire time. I'm sure that there were some dead corpses. So do you just want like a tentacle from the head?
yeah,
Let's let the dice
tentacle from the
roll
head.
this. Give me an investigation check. Give me a d20.
All right. Investigation. Where is investigation on here? Oh, I got +7 investigation. Sweet. I got 8. Jesus Christ, I rolled a natty 1.
Yeah. You see, no, there aren't any tentacles that look good for yourself. And I don't know if I'm going to punish you for that just yet. Okay,
All right.
you know what? Your Magneto helmet breaks. Wait, whose Magneto helmet broke last time? So the Grays one, the Blues were Matt and
Chris's.
Aaron. So Chris's helmet breaks.
No, his is already gone.
Yeah, mine's already gone.
So
Mine broke last time.
Aaron's hat breaks now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just everyone.
Yeah, so everyone's helmets are off. Okay, you guys are coming towards the final stretch, but because Matt was doing such a good job, he took out. What were you saying? You took out which coin?
Coin of secrets.
The coin of secrets. And give me a perception check, Aaron. Or give me a perception check, Stag.
17.
17. All right. You see that as soon as Matt brings out his coin of secrets, and he explained what it was, which was what, Matt?
It's once per day I can ask it a question and it will respond heads or tails. Now, I don't explain this next part to them, but just so you know why I thought it was so funny is because what you told me is that there's only a 50-50 chance the coin is telling the truth. So it's both a 50-50 chance on the jaws and then half the time it lies to you anyway, which I felt like was perfect for the situation. I've been waiting for literally, I think, like 7 months since you gave this to me to find an opportunity to use it. So I'm very excited.
So, so there's a 50...
What you explained to me before didn't make any sense and somehow also makes perfect sense right now, which is insane.
So the coin is going to tell you the truth or lie to you.
Correct.
But only
and you don't know. It doesn't explain it to you. You said to me that it doesn't explain to you whether it's lying or telling the truth. which made it not make any sense as a coin. It's just a coin. It's just a 50-50 chance, random.
Yeah.
But magical.
Okay, so there's no one else that would know that this thing is...
No one knows that except me, yeah.
But you are trying to... Why don't you give me a... Who else has the truth thing? I think Aaron has a truth sword? Something. I don't know. But go ahead, and are you going to try to...
Wait, I don't necessarily have like a truth... Like
yeah.
I have the true blade, but it's not... I guess...
I don't know. Yeah, Matt, let's ride with you. So I think, but you wouldn't know. Only I would know whether or not.
I know. I attuned to it. I have all this in my notes. I spent time attuning to it. You told me I had to attune to it.
Yeah.
Once per day, I can ask it a question, and then exactly what I said happens. It's right all the time. It tells you a lie half the time.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna say. So what are you saying? So play this out. Role play this out. So what are you? So the whole
I'm
audience
it down in front of the dragons, and I'm first of all, I look so cool because I'm smoking cigarettes.
Right.
And like then it was like already the dragons, and I'm speaking in perfect flawless draconic. Remember that. So like I put it down in the middle, and I explain that this is the coin of secrets. And then you can ask it a question once. Everything I just explained to you, except for the part where it lies to you half the time.
Okay, so
I don't tell a single lie. Everything I say is truthful. I just omit one piece of information. So I'm going to let the dragons think that when they flip this coin, they're getting a true response.
Give me a persuasion check on that to see if the dragons.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, so they think that you have pulled out a magical item that, in fact, they even go as far as to try to read your mind and come up with a solution, and you have convinced them, sort of like what's the movie? I guess The Children of the Corn, where they think about the brick wall or something. Maybe.
I think that's right. That sounds right.
I think that's right. And you did that, and you passed it, and they are convinced this coin, if you flip it, is going to tell it the truth. Now, how do you know as a player? How do you know that what's what? So are you going to say if it's red? So what are you going to say? You're going to say heads or tails?
I'm gonna say heads. The Earth is round. Tails. The world is flat.
All right,
and
so
they're
heads,
gonna believe, based on what we just decided, that whatever I tell them right now is gonna be an accurate answer because they believe this is a magical truth-telling coin.
All right, so heads, it's round. Tails, it's flat. All right. What even die do you want to roll to figure this out?
I have a quarter. I'm gonna flip it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a true flip.
This is happening. This is happening right before you guys go back to the portal. This is hilarious.
Yeah. So
the ramifications in my world here, and what I have to do to go ahead.
Here, I'll go on video to show you the outcome. Hold on. Wait. All right, I flip it. Don't look at me. We got a tails.
Oh.
So
after arguing for the Earth to be round 3 times, I have explained to them that the Earth is in fact flat.
So Matt, you have round Earth the whole time, and now it's flat. So.
But it's even more convincing to my argument because I'm like, look, I thought something, but the coin doesn't lie.
All right, so you see that all of a sudden, all of the fighting stops, and the gray colony mind flayers sort of settle down to the ground. The dragon sort of stops fighting, and you start hearing in your mind. You start hearing, the world is flat. The world is flat. The world is flat, and it starts getting louder and louder and louder and louder. You guys are one turn away from being at the portal. Matt has now convinced everyone in the region that the Earth is flat, and the Srezel colony, Elderbrain, has been trying to convince for a long period of time and never quite did, to convince the vessel Elderbrain that the world is flat, and in so doing, you guys have now convinced the vessel colony Mind Flayer that the Earth is flat. I don't know how exactly that's going to change
sounds
the
like
world.
A team up situation.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going back to the future. But that's what's happening, and you keep hearing louder and louder. The world is flat. The world is flat.
Time for a good old fashioned take over the world team up.
I agree.
Nice. All right. What would you guys like to do? Stay there and decide your own fate?
No, we're leaving.
We're
going to the portal.
Fucking leaving. We're getting the fuck out
There
of
is
here.
always a
We've
chance.
been running. We haven't stopped.
All right. The portal opens. The portal has been open. And you guys come back. That was a 9 session, an 8 session, 16 weeks.
Yeah.
Let me try to see if I can even find where you guys left off.
I don't even remember how we got into the portal.
You guys look through
the dragons.
Yeah, you guys look through the portal. You guys are flying through. You guys now are traveling back through the Time Dragon's skull. Remember when you guys right before the right before the time dragon
Epic
collapsed and died,
transition.
they future Naglin opened up used the time dragon's last power to open up a portal. So you guys come through. As you're stepping down, who's going through the portal first? Aaron?
Yeah, I'll go.
Aaron, you feel something squishy underneath your foot, and as you look down, your non-perception, you're just not what is it called? Common perception. You don't need to roll for this. You see that you're stepping on a dead dragon's head, and then slowly but surely, your friends follow you through with Booter 500. 5,000. And Booter, let me put you down. Naglin.
Do I get the table through?
The table can come with you, yes. Now, the interesting thing here, and this might be where we pause, but we can talk about how this affects the future. So the vessel colony, the problem that I'm going to have here, and this is probably just something that we can think about, and I'm open for suggestions. The vessel colony Elder Brain only had one job, which was to keep the peace in Striad. The Elder Brain, as I was talking about on the podcast we had, I always thought that overthinking like a real big bad guy was a problem. So maybe dumbing it down. The Elder Brain has one mission, and his goal was one, survival, obviously because he's a species, but also to spread the awareness that the Earth was flat to everyone. He wants to have one cult and everyone believe that the Earth is flat. Now, because of Matt's coin, he has convinced the vessel colony Elder Brain that the world is flat. Because all the mind flayers in his group now believe from the battlefield and so on and so forth that there was a magic that this man came and he went back into this portal and disappeared, and they think that's like a big to do, and has somehow convinced these colony leaders that the vessel colony that the world is flat. So when you come back to the future,
I feel like it's a team up.
When you come back to the future,
exactly right.
When you come back to the future, Naglin is going to say, "Heroes, welcome back," and specific details I think will have to be saved. But
I mean, obviously, the dragons would have erected statues to me everywhere. I feel like that's a pretty clear outcome of what should happen.
Aranis,
I should just be some sort of god to them.
Aranis, before we go though, roll me a history check. Is Aranis there? Maybe not.
I think he's on mute. He might have dropped
Dirty
off.
20.
Yeah. What is it? Dirty 20? Okay.
Dirty 20.
This new Naglin that you are seeing, he's standing there, and on his attire and on his attire he has I'm going to delete that thing, the lemon party thing.
Which one?
Whoever is doing the
I think Naglin is back.
No, you guys go to the future, and Naglin is standing there, and in his attire, Booterbot, his shirt and his shield and his clothing have images that you can identify as being almost a perfect replica of that spaceship on the blueprints that you guys handed him at the smith shop in Striad. So that's where we'll leave. So I got to figure out how this is gonna. You guys have changed the future, So I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, but it might be a fight with.
It's okay. It doesn't matter what they
Yeah.
believe.
We just fight Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Right, but then so you guys have the blue skull.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that. And then the blue mind flayers are still going to be looking for it. But then what does Doomhand have? That's the
He's
thing.
got the last skull.
No,
Well, the future's changed, so
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Doomhand
future
might
state.
never have gotten.
The white skull is the thing that I'm still trying to figure out where it was because we took what's her face's skull, but it wasn't that. So I'm trying to.
We took 2 rings.
I think you
Well,
guys.
No, the skull turned into 2 rings.
Yeah, it broke apart and turned into rings, and that'll be. But you guys also did not roll high enough on the investigation, nor did you guys look. But that was the beginning, so we'll figure that out.
Should have subscribed.
Yeah. So we'll figure that out. But someone's got to keep.
If the dragons have taken over together, then I feel like they'd be on our good side. Like if there's some sort of change in leadership.
Right, and so you guys are in the vessel colony's lair right now that you guys have just convinced are flat.
Oh my
So-
God! Does
Right.
that mean the Kraken isn't? Wait. Oh, okay. All right.
No. I
Because
don't-
I want to remind everyone that we started on this fucking thing to get to these fucking Kraken nests so we could find some treasure, and we have been running around doing all this fucking shit. I just wanna-
We got a skull though.
yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
we did get a
So
skull.
And a friend.
That's
yeah,
true.
and a friend. Yeah, and a friend.
And this 100-year-old table.
There's a lot
That
of
is
other
now
stuff we
just a
got.
table.
I have a naked painting of me and Stag. That's good. We have a Saramorph baby named Kurgo. So let's not forget about our Saramorph baby
That's true.
that we brought to the future.
I did forget actually that we do.
Who we
carry
now
out-
have to.
You left the
we now have
baby
to rate.
behind in the past, didn't you?
No. The baby's attached to me.
Yeah, Matt.
Okay.
Matt and Aaron Matt and Aaron decided to kill the baby's parents, so I guilted them into being murder hobos. So they took the baby. So that was the punishment.
You didn't guilt.
But-
I was proud to
Right,
proud to take this.
right.
He was very happy to take the child. I thought we should leave it, but it's fine.
Yes, everyone else wanted to do murder. I'm ready to die for this.
That's so
Saramorph
funny.
baby.
This is
My
going to be
boy
so
Kurgo.
fun.
You're a baby. Of course you are.
Okay, I got to figure out how this affects the timeline. I will figure out your white skull thing too. I think the way it's going to work is, I don't think that the people above. No, actually, the Strezzel colony is above, and there's a base on the moon. So, shit, I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. But that's the thing is that like it really doesn't matter who wins the argument because the world is still round. Like it's still. I don't know.
Is it though?
Is it though?
Is it
Because the coin,
You never know.
the coin. Listen,
The
coin-
stupid science pitch again.
The coin. The only way that you guys are going to figure this out is to get on that, I don't know, to get to space and look. But we will have to roll. I don't know, Aaron.
Yeah, but what about the coin? The coin never lies.
You spent, and I will go back, sir, and I will go back and point out highlights where you were convincing me that it was flat. So,
It's true.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna say I'm an opportunist on science, but hey.
Yeah, I'm glad no one used any science. Actually, there was a couple sciences. There was a couple. Booter, you had the most articulate one. Not articulate, but like you hit the most points, which was nuts. But know your audience, Matt. I like the cigarette. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I should have used my mime potion. I thought about that too, or my epic eyebrows.
Chris,
Could
you
have really got the crowd going.
you didn't have to roll. You rolled it. That was
I
so
just
funny.
want you to know you gave me that coin of secrets when you gave like Sprock the cool hammer that does like all sorts of shit.
I gave you that shit.
You gave Aranis like a bunch of like cool ass like a thing with an eye in it that can like see around anything.
That's the
And
same
you were like,
thing.
oh, and here's this coin that like doesn't do anything.
Well, it did.
I got a sandwich.
You remembered it.
I got a sandwich.
Oh,
that
yeah, you got a
put me
sandwich
into a
that time,
pact with
yeah.
a devil or a demon.
Yeah, Booter, be careful of your sandwiches.
Yeah,
Um,
don't eat anything.
There was a
Yeah, I'm a robot, so I shouldn't really.
but Booter, yeah,
You need some sort of sustenance, so don't charge yourself.
So you had
That's true.
so the other things was role play and world building. So the sky dwarfs, I like that, and the elephants. So the elephants also have something going on between the flat Earth and the round Earth. There is going to be a cult, the cults of the round, which I feel like that sort of plays into this thing now because now that the round Earthers or the flat Earthers are more prevalent, I think there's going to be cults of the round. So you might see that at Trigard, and then Aranis. You said that there were multiple suns, I think. So there's definitely going to be multiple suns at some point or something. To figure that part out too.
Spinning around the flat Earth.
And then maybe it's a flat Earth. All right, that was good. That was hilarious. So listen, I think we figured out how to play Army
Debate?
D&D. And instead of rolling like 400 characters, you just have a debate about flat earthers. Matt, who's the basketball player that thinks it's a flat earth? Didn't Irving come in?
Kyrie Irving? Yeah.
He's a flat earther? I'm going to send this to him.
He is a flat earther.
you
I
go.
think he just talks shit though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just is
Like,
like,
it's
he
hard
just
to-
likes.
Most of these people just want to be fucking contrarians just because.
Yeah, exactly. It's just contrarian bullshit.
Just like Matt and his coin, you know?
Madness coin.
Hey, look.
You gave him a coin and then you gave me a hammer that could stop time. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
it's just
I
like,
would
what did
be
you
a little
want from
mad
me?
about it too.
Well, you
gave
hold on one
Spock the thing
second.
that like
I
can
didn't-
transport you to Metal
You
Gear Solid. World.
rolled and that's what you rolled. I didn't give you
It's true.
anything. You
Also,
rolled.
That's true.
Yeah.
wait, guys, you have a hammer that can stop time, Aaron?
No.
I have hammer
When-
time.
when
It
you-
doesn't stop time. It sends things in forward in time based on a die roll, and then it has an eyeball attached to it that I can attach to anything, and it'll stay there for an hour. Just watch
In
it.
any
And when-
dimension.
like, and there's like a little screen that I can like see what the eyeball sees.
But Sprock has a hammer, or what
When
is
you
his
use it,
thing?
you say stop. Hammer time.
The Wonder Wand? That thing was
Oh, absolutely. It's hammer time, damn it. It's like hammer.
yeah.
Wait, what's Sprock's thing where we went
Oh,
to
wait.
the other dimension that one?
Hey,
time?
everyone gets everyone gets you killed one of these guys. I'm going to give you 2. 29. So actually I'm just going to give you 1 cuz I'll be a mean DM tonight. Everyone gets 29. How many do we have? 4 of you divided by 4. So everyone gets 725 XP for killing the Mind Flayer. That was quite quick. So next time there will be multiple. And you also get
Oh, I need to long rest so I can go to level 14.
yeah, I think that's
Man, you
gonna.
guys are so far ahead of me.
Oh, and that's gonna be
That's a bummer.
13 times
Yeah.
your
Oh, now
your
you
cool
know what?
points.
That reminds me.
13
that was
times your
another
cool
thing.
points.
I missed one session, and you were like, "Yeah, everyone got like 20 billion XP."
Oh, well,
like,
you guys-
rolling a die that
Oh,
time, or
That
whatever.
I
was
had
a-
purchased-
That was a fucking crazy thing.
Oh,
But
it was the
so
deck of
long
it was
ago.
the deck. Of
I
Many
had that's
Wonders or
coming
some
back.
shit?
That's gonna be coming back.
Yeah.
And the
But-
card I
So
pulled
long
put me in a
ago.
pact with a demon or a devil.
Wait, so it's a 725 XP, you said?
Yeah, so you get 725 XP, and then you get 13 times how many cool points you have. I think Booter, you had quite a bit of cool
13
points.
more?
13
I
times.
got one cool point, right?
All right, who had? There's a couple people who had multiple cool points. So
I had
Booter-
one cool
I had
point.
5
Yeah.
cool points.
Yeah, so
I
13.
had
That was
one.
pretty good.
I think Booter had one also, but I think he got one from everyone. So I don't know if that counts.
What do you mean?
I got a cool point at the beginning for something I did. Oh, it was